What's going on YouTube? It's your buddy, everybody's buddy, Karkraftsman, back with another video. It is an absolute gorgeous day out here in Manheim, Pennsylvania. We are coming out of the winter rut. I've shaved my winter coat here and about to make some more videos for you guys. If this is your first time to the channel here, I do a whole bunch of auto body DIY, do-it-yourself stuff here. And I'm just trying to show you guys the pitfalls and yeah, I'm just trying to show you guys how to do some auto body yourself, really. Today I got a dealer's truck here, and it had some damage done to the back side of it here, and then a little bit of rust that I fixed along the wheel well, and we're going to paint it today. And you know what? We're going to say the heck with it and paint it right here, right outside, and show you the results. Now, I know people that do this for a living. They actually go to a lot of dealers' lots and they paint bumpers outside, they paint fenders outside and stuff like that, and they still get great results. So I'm going to see if I can't do something like that to a whole bedside here and bring you along with me. I just had some area here to get in with the color. I've already worked with a dark primer here in order to get my value shade closer to the original truck color. And we're going to cover these areas and then put some clear coat on this whole panel and see the results. If you want to see the results, watch till the end. We're also going to clear right over top of this 4x4 sticker and do things the Karkraftsman way. So if you're new to the channel, subscribe, like the video if you learn anything here, and we're going to get straight to the work. I'm going to grab my Velvis, come out here and start squirting. Alright, my main areas of focus are here on the wheel well and then along the back side for my color. So I got those areas already prepped. With some 600 and 1,000 for the rest of the panel that we're just going to put clear coat over. And yeah, even though I'm doing it outside, I'm still going to use my tack coat. I'm still going to try to make sure this surface is as clean as possible before we start painting. And yeah, we always want to do the best we can, right? Now these guys that do this professionally, man, I've seen them outside painting in all kinds of weather, with all kinds of adverse conditions and everything like that. And I'll tell you what, you don't need a paint booth really to do this stuff. Does it help? Of course. You get to control your environment, control the dust in the area and everything. But as far as just throwing paint around, you can just throw paint around. Now I do feel bad a little bit about doing this to a newer truck outside. But these dealers are on my butt all the time to make it faster, cheaper, and they don't care about quality, they just want it done. So I'm just doing it. Alright, working with a fan that I think I can control here. We're just going to lay some base. That to me ain't looking too bad for doing it outside. There's a little bit of primer showing through from the original primer, not the sealer that I could see, but it's already going on pretty good. Color looks like it's matching. The metallics are flying all kinds of around and aren't laying down uniformly, but you got to make sure that you're tacking each coat off to make sure you're getting those float away metallics out of there. Ready for the next coat in a little bit. All right, round 2 of color. We're going to address our flyaway metallics with the tack rag here. Pull all the stuff off that didn't stick. Now we're going to lay a thick layer of base. Looking better every coat. Be back with one more. Now before I go ahead with my last coat of base on here, there's a couple of rock chips that I just want to touch up real quick. The reason why I'm touching this up and not spraying on it is because I don't really care to have color all the way close to this other panel, and I want to blend in the damaged area as much as I can without getting close to that panel. So I'm actually going to load this little paintbrush up right here with a little bit of paint out of my gun, and I am going to dab it on these areas to hide that chip right there. And there's one down here somewhere. Same thing, just load up my paint a little bit. And when it comes to touch up like this, less is more. You just want to get a little bit of paint in that scratch, and just to hide it. That's looking good to me. All right, it's starting to get a little windy. Let's see how this third coat goes. Getting the flyaway metallics, all the little crap that might have landed on the panel before we go on. Yes, I know we're outside. Yes, I know stuff's flying all around, but you still want to get off what you can get off. You still want to make your panel as clean as you can. You don't want to do this while your neighbor's mowing the grass. You don't want to do this down the street from the quarry. You don't want to do it in the snowstorm. I think you guys know that though. And now it's time for the last coat, the moment you've all been waiting for, the money shot, the clear coat, the stuff that everybody loves. Everybody loves seeing, everybody loves spraying. It's just the way it is. Now with the clear coat, you want to make sure your tack is extra good this time. Making sure you get anything off of your plastic or anything off of these panels that have the ability to fly into your paint job and mess things up. Now I know, like I said twice before, we are doing this outside, but you always want to do your best job. You always got to do it the best for it to even look good. You always got to put forth an effort. It doesn't look like this panel keeps getting too dirty out here, so I'm not completely worried, but I know I'm going to get some stuff into this clear coat, and I'm going to tack this off the best I can. And then I hope that this cup of clear is going to be enough to do this bedside without reloading. I'm a little nervous. Right, here we go. Whoa, baby, she looking good. If you have your panel properly prepped, waxed and degreased, sanded out to the max, you prep your blend areas, you prep your clear areas right, I'll tell you, you ain't gonna have a problem. This is coming out looking as good as it possibly can outside. I'm gonna reload my DeVelbus, one more coat of clear, and call it a day. All right, it's been about 10 minutes in direct sunlight, and it looks like it's ready for another coat. The way I determine that is you could put your finger on some clear coat. That's obviously not on the panel. You don't want to mess up. And if your finger comes off clean, but still makes a fingerprint, that's the perfect time. If you're getting strings when you're pulling your finger out, you need to wait just a little bit more. I'm leaving my fingerprint in there as a mark, nothing on my finger, perfect time to recoat. Let's do this. Scared money don't make money, guys. That's the worst spot right there. I can't believe I got some runs underneath the 4x4. What the hell? It'll pass. I was more worried about that little incline on the side of the truck. A lot of times it gets built up with paint, and it will run on you. When the paint comes down this panel and hits that incline right there, it just gets a buildup, and a lot of times it'll get away from you. But I think out here in the direct sunlight, this clear coat's really getting some UV down on it, beating up on it, and drying a little bit faster. And I'll tell you guys, I see a small spot up there where a bug got in, and I could see little spots of dust, but it really ain't that bad, and it looks like just a little bit of 2000 over the top of this thing would really flatten it right out. Now, I don't have any fish eyes in this thing. Fish eyes aren't going to come just from anywhere. They're going to come from oil in the air and stuff like that, and contamination that's already on the panel. If you eliminate all that stuff before you paint, you will come up with some great results. And I wouldn't call these great, but I would definitely call them passable. And if you're ever stuck in a position where you just want to paint your fender that you messed up running into the snowbank or something like that, you can get decent passable results just doing it outside with prep and yeah, just good work. So that's going to do it here, guys. I really hope you liked the video. Like I said, I do this for you all the time, show you how I do things, how I get things accomplished, and hopefully you learned something from it. And if you did, definitely give me a like. Like I said, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. Thanks for being here with me the whole time. Car Craftsman out.